gamers! Welcome sa pinakabago, pinaka-exciting, pinaka-aabangan at lahat na ng pinaka ay nandito na.
Ito ang one-stop shop nating mga Pinoy gamers kung saan lahat nandito na. May mga previews, reviews, interviews at lahat na ng views na may isip nyo.
At syempre, pwede kayong magtanong sa amin. At tutulungan din namin kayong matapos sa mga games na matagal nyo nang pinaghihirapan dahil ayaw nyo gumamit ng internet.
So sit tight, relax, because it's time to play
The game! Eto guys, before anything else, ito ang madalas tinatanong sa atin ng mga gamers eh. Ano bang meron sa market ngayon? I mean, anong bago sa technology, pati na rin mga bago sa gaming world ngayon?
Oo nga. Kasi 'di ba, mabilis yung pacing ng technology ngayon. May bagong release ngayon and by next month or next week, iba na naman yung uso.
Well, don't worry mga gamers. Dahil nandito kami para sa mga latest news and previews basta anything about video games. Let's check out our previews.
Good news sa ating mga Xbox fanatics dahil lumabas na ang pinakahinihintay natin, ang Halo 4. Yup, you heard it right. Master Chief is back with tons of surprises. Developed by 343 Industries, Halo 4 is still exclusive for Xbox 360, isa sa pinakakilalang first-person shooter for console. Also comes with Promethean enemies with their cool weapons. So that means kailangan ng mas matinding strategies lalo na sa mga online mode nito. At kung wala pang copy, takbo na sa pinakamalapit na video game store and buy this game.
O diba, ngayon alam na natin kung ano yung mga dapat nating abangan.
Tama, mas nakaka-excite tuloy. Iniisip ko pa lang, halos di na nga ako makatulog eh.
Well, alam naman natin mga gamers that not enough sleep is bad for the health. Kaya mga gamers, alagaan ang sarili.
Alright, Charmaine, ituloy na natin ang saya. Mga gamers, dito sa show na to, tutulungan namin kayo para magkaroon ng idea kung maganda ba yung games na i-release ngayon. Malay nyo, baka magustuhan nyo at balakin nyo laruin din.
Well, tinignan, sinubukan at syempre tinest namin ang mga games na out na sa market para mas mapadali ang pagpili nyo.
And when we say comic book characters, lagi nating iniisip sila Superman, Batman, Spider-Man, Iron Man, and syempre, mga astig, di ba? Pero alam nyo ba na hindi kasing astig nila ang mga video games?
Ever since kasi hirap na ang mga game developer na gawa ng games sa mga characters sa comics like nung game na Superman 64 sa Nintendo 64 console, nalaro or naalala mo ba yun?
Yes.
Kaya siguro gumawa na lang sila ng sariling characters na pang video games lang, baka mas madadalian sila.
Pero mas swerte tayong mga gamers dahil ngayon, alam na ng mga developers ang dapat nilang gawin. You want some proof?
Sure.
Here's a game na may 10 out of 10 ratings. A game that is recommended sa lahat ng platform and a game that won Video Game of the Year. And yet, it is a comic book character. May idea ka ba kung ano to?
Sige nga.
Walang iba kundi ang Batman Arkham City. Since 2009 nung nalaman natin na hindi pa huli ang lahat para sa mga comic book characters na magkaroon ng isang magandang video game. With the release of Batman Arkham Asylum developed by Rocksteady, that game was a massive hit for this genre. But with this game, with this greater graphics and good storyline, sure kami na isa ito sa mga reason para magbabad sa paglalaro ng Batman Arkham City. The story starts with Batman captured as a prisoner and making his way out of it at hahanapin ang tunay na salarin sa kaguluhang ito. This game was set in Arkham City, currently run by Dr. Hugo Strange, in which has evil plans also known as Protocol 10, na lagi niyang sinasabi, and as you progress in the game, palapit na ng palapit ang pag-i-initiate nito.
And now that we have you, Protocol 10 is ready to begin.
With this main story na sure kaming aabot ng ilang oras para matapos, there are also a lot of side missions na pwedeng gawin ang mga player na makakatulong para mas maintindihan kung ano ba talaga ang balak ni Dr. Hugo Strange.
This is just the beginning.
And as the story goes, you could meet and sometimes fight with Batman's rogue gallery like Two-Face,
Bring out the defendant!
Penguin,
Good boy and give up nicely.
Dr. Freeze, Poison Ivy,
You killed them all.
Harley Quinn,
I don't think so, Bat Brain.
Bane at marami pang iba. Syempre ayaw namin ispoil ang paglalaro nyo. Meron ding mga alay sa tutulong kay Batman. Nandyan si Nightwing, si Robin, and Catwoman
Sorry to disappoint you, boys.
na may sariling agenda and goals.
I don't think so.
At syempre, with a great story like this, hindi mawawala ang twist. Pero hindi namin sasabihin para hindi namin ma-spoil ang excitement nyo.
Leave us alone, Bayman!
One word to describe this game when it comes to audio and graphics: outstanding!
We are the future of Arkham.
The character movements are so fluent.
Bruce Wayne, you're on my list. Bang.
Although their facial reactions may be a bit stiff during some times, but that doesn't affect the overall appearance of the characters. As if ba naman may ibang facial reaction si Batman, di ba? The environment has its scary looks and things everywhere respond with their proper physics. And the voice acting is so great with Kevin Conroy as Batman,
You're not safe here. No one is.
Mark Hamill as the Joker,
Hold tight.
bringing the characters to their true nature with their uncompared voice acting.
You fell for the old sick Joker guy, Batman.
Background score and sound effects is good, makes you feel that you're really in the city. If you played Arkham Asylum before, wala na silang masyadong pinagkaiba. One button to attack, one to counter, and so on. Pero kung hindi mo nalaro yung Arkham Asylum, don't worry. Controls are very easy to understand and memorized at ganito pa rin ang controls hanggang matapos ang game. How I wish ganito kadaling gumawa ng combo sa ibang fighting games. When you say Batman, he is known for his gadgets. And when we say Batman's gadgets, ibig sabihin maraming gadgets na hindi pa rin alam kung paano niya pinagkakasya sa utility belt niya. Throughout the game, you will be getting more gadgets na magagamit in different ways, and sometimes you can also use it as a weapon when thugs are around. With its numerous side missions, you could discover new locations as you progress in the game. Streets, sewers, and buildings that you could enter that add up to the vastly big map of the game. Ang maganda pa, pwede mo balikan yung mga locations na gusto mo puntahan. At sure kami na hindi ka maliligaw. Just go to the top of the building and scout the area. Many reviewers gave this game a good review, and almost none of them gave it a bad one. Kasi nga, this game is not so bad at all. With a good storyline and twist, comic book fans could easily agree na this is a Batman story. And for the gamers, they would agree that when it comes to easy controls, great graphics, binago na ng game na to ang history ng pangit talaga ang comic book-based video games. Clearly, this is the game of the year for 2011, so we give this game a good 10 out of 10.
You of all people should know there's plenty wrong with me.
Wow, grabe. Ang ganda pala nun. From graphics, storyline, at pati gameplay. Naku, gusto ko maglaro niyan. Bibili ako niyan.
Well, kapag kailangan mo ng anything about video games, just run to the nearest video game store kung saan pinakabago at updated ang mga games and gadgets. Pwede ka pang mag-pre-order kapag may mga upcoming releases.
Oh, ako naman dito sa segment na to. Dito, mag-interview kami ng iba't ibang tao in the video game industry. May gamers, developer, at iba pa. Pero sa ngayon, kami muna ang magpapakilala.
So ngayon gamers, mas kilala nyo na kami, so it's your turn naman.
Yup, post kayo sa aming fan page, pakilala kayo, and post your comments and suggestions.
Sa next nating segment, hindi lang up, up, down, down, left, right, BA, select, start ang matututunan nyo. Because we have a bunch of tips and tricks just for you.
Gamers, I'm sure nakakainis matalo sa fighting game like Street Fighter, Dead or Alive, or Tekken. At lalo na kung sa arcade ka naglalaro, siguradong ubos ang budget nyo. One good thing at pinakasagat is to have a good combo. And here are some tips and tricks para tumagal ka sa paglalaro. One easy way is to put your enemy on air. Yup, you heard it right. Do anything to put your enemy airborne and do the combo. Minsan ito ang most effective way to do a combo. Either gawin ang combo in air, or just wait your opponent to drop and make a combo or special move. At halos kalahati ng buhay ang nauubos sa tama at madaming combo attacks. Next is to learn how to block. Pero syempre, pangit naman na all the time ng fight ay nakablock ka lang hanggang maubos ang oras. Just learn to block at the right time. Lastly, study the moves of your opponent character. At syempre, yung gamit mo na character din. Every character has its own good and bad side. Also good and bad attacks. So for this, practice makes perfect.
Akalain mo yun, may nalalaman ka pa mga combo. Akala ko puro talon-talon lang alam mo.
Well, ako pa.
Eh, ba't lag ka sa akin natatalo ng nakaraan?
Talo ka dyan. Kaya lang ako natalo sa'yo kasi sira yung controller ko. Don't worry, next time babawi ako.
Well, para marami pa kayong malaman about video games, join us again next time for another episode.
Ibig sabihin, more game previews, more reviews, pati na rin mga tips and tricks at marami pang surprises.
Just remember, gamers, homework muna bago video games.
Yup, hindi lang video games ang malalaman nyo from us, pati na rin on how to be responsible gamers. So tutok lang for the next episode of The Game.